Well, the first thing I think was I'd wanted to work with Ron for ages, and so when I got a script from him, that was a big deal for a start. And then when I read it, I was really, I was enthralled by it. He's such a great character, the Camerlengo, to play. He's there's so many different things going on, and everything's not quite what it seems. So that's always really good fun to play, what he appears like to people and actually what's going on in his head. This is often two different things. So that was fascinating to play. It represents what that place is all about. It's representative of the Vatican is there because of the church, and those robes symbolize the church. So when there's a room full of people in suits and stuff, it makes you feel like you're what the whole place is about. So I find that really helpful. But on top of that, the Camerlengo is so high above his status. The Camerlengo is playing so high above his own status, and he's in a position because the Pope has passed away that he is in charge of the Vatican until the new Pope's elected. But he's actually just he's a secretary, I guess. So there's a guy who has really strong beliefs that the church is heading in the wrong direction and is far too liberal and should be this, this, and this. And now he's in charge for a short window of time, so that's quite exciting to play. It says a lot about the Camerlengo, because you're right, I think he has to let him into the archives, or else why has he brought him to the Vatican to help solve the puzzle? It doesn't make sense. So, but there's something, again, about somebody who has power for the first time and who's enjoying it. So he's in a position where he can look at Langdon and ask him that slightly tricky question. With somebody who has belief and has strong faith like that, it can often be seen as a kind of arrogance, or because you believe that this is, of course it's true, this is how the world is. And this poor soul doesn't believe. So I'm going to try and help them to believe. You know what I mean? It can be seen as a real arrogance. I went to meet Ron when he was shooting Frost Nixon, and I went to meet him on set there. I mean, not on set, but, they were shooting, and I met Michael, who I know, and, in costume, and went to meet Ron, and I'd met Ron. I kept meeting Ron in London when he was shooting Da Vinci Code. We liked to have brunch in the same restaurant in Piccadilly, and I'd meet him there. We met 2 or 3 times with our kids and family, and we always said hello to each other. And so I went to meet him down there, and I met all these people who had been working with Ron for ages, for years, and from then on, and then going in to meet him again later on at Sony, but by this time when he was in the Angels and Demons production office, and seeing all the images and storyboards, and then right through to going on to start filming on those stages. It just felt really exciting. It was an exciting project to be part of.